Hello and welcome back to City Bus Manager, and here we are once again with our company Steve, and once again we seem to have people queuing up for something. What is it this time? Oh, going to the toilet, going to the toilet, going to the toilet, and well, this is a very long queue for people who need the loo, which probably won't be doing anyone any favours, or at least anyone's stress levels any favour. That's a long time waiting. Even with my multi-toileted bathroom over here, where our dignityless or shameless employees are quite happy to just poo next to each other and then stare at the two pooing, waiting your turn to try and speed them along. The kitchen doesn't have quite the same queue as it used to do, but it's looking a bit better there. It's just this queue for the loo. Oh, our warehouse is looking a bit empty, which does remind me I need to buy a few replacement parts. I'm going to have 10 of each. I've been getting through them fairly quickly. We're getting quite a large fleet of buses now, so we're going to be burning through the spare parts remarkably quickly, I'm assuming. So we'll just keep chucking in a few new bits and pieces. We've got an extra set of tyres coming. There we go. We'll buy that and get those delivered. And we'll hopefully fill up our warehouses, which will be good. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so we need people queuing for the loo, is I'm going to put in another toilet over here. I'm also going to put a bit more corridor space in between. This will hopefully give us, well, I say hopefully, it definitely will give us more room for more lockers. We can put the bathroom in here. So we need to move a few things around. Just pop him in there, you over there, and then we'll just, while we're at it, pop in some more lockers. Just get that all neat and tidy filled up in here. And then we'll just do the other side of the wall. There we go. Happy days. Back to our bathroom, back to our toilet. So we'll put a tinted door in. There's a plant pot in the corner. And then we'll have to pop a loo into one corner. There we go. And the sink as well. Don't do it right over. Let's space things out, make the most of the space we have in there, and hopefully soon we'll have a sink mounted on this wall if we can get it to find that spot it needs to find. There it is. Success. What I'm also going to do actually is expand the corridor a bit further. So it's going to just do that sort of space. And then we'll put some doors in on the corner over here, and then we can just carry on with some more lockers. Okay, that's got a few lockers in there, and I'm going to remove two of them. I think these two kind of blocking that door getting in. So there we go. And I'm going to rearrange in here. I think we have a few of these chairs can hopefully move. So when we were doing our schedule in the last episode, getting all of that set up, I had to expand this office quickly, which worked. It got me the extra staff that I needed. It just meant that everyone had that row of chairs that was along the wall was now no longer along the wall. But if we play along, hopefully we can get these last three moves. Come on, you can do this. You can move. Let me grab you. How about that one? Nope. It's just so annoying that you can't just force them off the chair. Go, you know what? I'm your manager. Get the fuck out of that chair and let me move it. Well, maybe that's poor personnel management to allow to use that sort of language on it. But tell you what, unfortunately, guys, your chair. Can I just delete those chairs? Let's just bump. Cool, your chairs are gone. Now where's the office gone? We'll just pop in some more office squares. There we go. Go to a conference table. Another one there. Do one there and we'll move this one over one. There we go. Lots of room for them to sit and get and have their lunch. So I've got the vending machines in the corner. And we'll just carry on doing another row of black chairs all the way down into the corner. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So there we go, one office sorted. Another toilet sorted. And then over here, I will put in another building. So I've got a little corridor down over here. I'll make sure it goes the whole way up to the end. I'll put a couple more bathrooms and an office and stuff in over here. And also the kitchen. We'll do the kitchen first down the bottom. We get to the whole way to the wall. Door in the middle. Then one side we do 3 lots of fridges. Lots of places for people to keep their sandwiches cool while they're out driving. And then some vending machines down the other side, just so they can get their snacks out if they've not bought their packed lunch. Sink in the middle. Much like we did in the other building. And then over here we're going to pop in a toilet. So I've got the toilet and then we're going to pop the sink into the bathroom. And then we'll make it nice, we'll put a potted plant in over the other side. I'm always amazed. So I was looking for a waste paper basket to go in there. But there's no bin for the toilets. I thought there would be. It should be quite useful because there's normally one in a bin. You keep throwing stuff away like tissues or whatever. Anyway, pop a second bathroom in on the other side. So we've got male and female. And then we'll just carry on with the office the whole way up to the top. Doors down the bottom so people can get in. And then in this little corner here, a nice little snug so that our drivers can rest. Pop a few lamps in the corner with a shelf on each side so that we can get people sitting comfortably. I accidentally dropped this shelf on the edge here and I can't seem to grab it. Come on. Well, I've gone for that nuclear option now. Just destroy the whole Cuba building and then rebuild it. It works. We've got these conference tables in here. Once again, I'm using them like they're sort of dining tables. So people can come have their snacks. So we've got some shelves, some vending machines, some more lamps so people can see what's going on. And in here we do have a bin. So that will go under the window next to the vending machines. And we'll just finish off with a few seats and a table around the edge. Lovely. That should give somewhere people really nice to sit. So just need the lockers for when the staff turn up. Okay, so that should now have everything sorted out for getting more staff in. What I'm going to do now is go through to Tuesday, which is where we did our schedule in the last one. So it's all set up here with our A buses and everything. We're going to copy and go back to the Monday and we're going to paste. And this should all now fill up. Come on. Nice. And now on a Sunday, we're going to go through and we're just going to start dropping everything in again and just working through same way that it worked in the last episode, getting all of these drivers that are getting all of these routes out. However, instead of having our weekday drivers take it out, I'm going to have all of our weekend staff go for it. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll through looking for all of the routes that correspond to the buses. So at this point we're now onto the BCAR. So at the BCARs turn up, I'm just scrolling through, I will just drop them in. And when they are done, move on to the next one. So I think that is all our BCARs. We're just going through and checking. So we're now onto the X-Mins. We're just finding the ones that we need and dropping them in.
So by the look of it, we only have 4 X-Minster buses going out. So we only need the 4 drivers for those. We've got a few more of these XEs, but they're all seem to be very short shifts of like half an hour-ish. So we can just stack lots of them up on the same buses and just get the driver doing the same bit of work the whole way through. Now we're looking at the top, at the extents. I think you're getting the picture of how it's worked. We just find, we scroll, we drag, we drop. And what I'll do next is once I've done all of these, I will go through, add up all of these buses that are going out, all these different routes, and when I need the A and B drivers, and then I'll go off and I'll buy all these drivers, and we can use those lockers that we just popped in, and then we can start assigning the drivers to these buses. I haven't done it yet because I need to obviously work out which drivers I need first, but we'll get there. That'll be the next thing. So I'll just quickly speed through the rest, and then I'll pick you up later when we start buying the drivers. No, hiring the drivers. I'm doing it again. Why do I do this? I hire staff, I buy buses. I don't buy staff. That's quite a sinister thing to be talking about. I'm hoping my staff feel like they have some free will, or maybe I'm just a bit of a slave driver. I suppose, I mean, I'm doing this now because I've got all the comments that apparently staff like doing sort of 44 hours a week, maybe 50, 60 at a push. Anything over that, they'll start complaining, which I suppose is fair enough. I too would complain about working over 50, 60 hours a week and every week. So that makes total sense. And I have been working them hard, like doing the shift in the morning to the shift in the evening. It's been basically like 19 hours a day, like what, midnight, well, 5 in the morning till midnight or something. So a long day, which is a long time. It's like 133 hours a week when they've just been doing it back to back non-stop, which I suppose is unsustainable and probably illegal too for driving hours. So it's good for us to get these drivers in and just sort that out. But we're persevering through. We're getting down to the last couple of routes. We're in the WC section. WC. Oh, I'll grow up one day. Anyway, we're pretty much done. Let's get this last one done in and off we go.
Okay, so now that we have these buses, I've got my phone open on the notepad assignment. I'm going to go through and just count up all the buses. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 A's that I need. So let me pop down here. For drivers, I need A01 to 06 -06. There we go. Oh, this is all carrying over from today. So this one here for the BCAR, BCAR, we need buses 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And so on and so forth. I think it hopefully makes sense. So the X-Min, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. X-Min dot 01 to 04. Then we have the XE, all 3 of them. So the 01 to 03. I think this is all making sense. With the X-Tin though, when it comes in here, the 02, I would give it an A. So we need X-Tin. Is that right? Yeah. So the X-Tin will have 01 to 08 plus, there's a plus sign here somewhere, I thought. There it is. Plus 02A. There we go. What I'll do now is I'll just persevere on through all of these. I'll be back when it's all done. Okay, so I hope I have enough lockers and stuff in place. But going through, I need 6 A's, 5 BCARs, 4 X-Mins, 3 X, 9 Exton, 4 H's, 4 ID, whatever it is, 6 Luz, 2 Nads, 2 Nuff H, 6 Pens, 2 Qs, 4 RAs, 4 STDs, 8 Top, 1 UC, 6 WC1s, 6 WC2s, and 4 Whip H's, which I believe is 86 bus drivers I now need to hire. So we'll have a look at staff bus drivers. So let's start the hiring. Grant Bodolt, hired. Dolores Vogel, hired. Domenico Maloney, hired. Heath Knettel, hired. Why not? We'll hire you as well. And you'll come off, come back on, and you'll get back around to more hiring. So we will take Hamel, yep. Renada, Terrell. You're not very friendly, but Stian, you're reliable. Cool. Let's have a look at the bus drivers again. Paulie, Aulia, Merrick, Leanne, all welcome to the team. Okay, you've got 13 drivers so far by the look of it. Here we go. Now we can start rolling in. Jerry, Hansel, Saphira. You're not very reliable. What would we offer you low? Rejected, cool. Hopefully these will all reject. Oh, it's accepted my offer, but you're cheap as hell. Rejected. Oh, 2 of them have accepted who I didn't want. Well, you're dirt cheap. We'll see how we can go with you guys. That's 18 already. So, Oren, yes. No. Giorgio. Annabella. Ellsworth. Mohammed. And Stefan. So I'm going to start actually now numbering these up. That sort of starts making sense. Don't want to get too carried away. So we'll start with Grand Bolt. And you are A.01W for weekend. Dick. Dolores. A.02W. Domenico. Or Domenico, your name's probably gone. Yeah, it's gone. 3W, and so on. Let's carry this through. I think you've worked out how this works after this episode and the last episode.
So as I come through here, I will just work down the list that I made going through all the drivers, right, and I'll just type them in. So is it BCAR, and then is it 02W? So all the W's are just for it being the weekend. And later on, when you got those routes in either the A driver as well, could be BCAR 05WA maybe. Not that we have it on the BCARs, but we will do on a few of the later routes, like the Exton. But yeah, I think you get the picture of how this all works. I'm just going to cut through now and jump to the next interesting bit, which might be when it's all done, or hopefully, well, will hopefully be when all the drivers are brought and numbered. So just keep buying in stages, naming, buying stages, and carrying on, as long as we have office and locker space available. Okay, so we were just hiring a whole bunch of extra drivers as we were going through. We haven't got the full number required. We've only got 141, I mean 186, and still like 45 short. So I'm going to come through and start numbering up all of these drivers, and then we'll come back and we'll start putting office space in a bit. I do have quite a lot of these drivers that now need to get numbered up, as we were quite a way back. So we've got a few pages to work through down here, and then we'll be back for some more office building in a moment. We'll quickly speed through all this numbering, and then, yeah, new offices, and probably new lockers too. We'll see how we go. Turns out buying 86 drivers all in one go is quite a lot, and it takes quite a while. It's quite a laborious process. As I said in the last episode, don't wait until you're 20 routes in. Try and keep this organisation starting when you start the routes. It'll make your life so much easier.
Okay, so we need to put another bit of office in, as we have already maxed out all of our staff capacity. So I'm just going to pop another bit of office in just down over this way. We come down. I'm just going to keep it basic like that for now. We'll fill it in later on. But back to staff.
Okay, as I said, I'm required to do more lockers. Which is easy enough. We've got all the space in this corridor down here, which will fill in. Okay, hopefully this will get us as far as we require. We will line both sides and just pile in as many lockers as possible. There we go, we'll get back to more hiring. We're getting closer to it now. We'll jump back when we are closer to being done. Okay, this is a bit annoying. I just need 2 more members of staff to get all the staff we need. We've got 186, we need 188. So there's 102 drivers to start off with and 86 required for a Sunday shift. Where can this office be expanded? I think this one down here is where I'm going to do it. So all I'll do is I'm going to extend the corridor down here like 3 bays. We'll do it to the back of that 3rd bay. So we'll put another bathroom in, another kitchen in. That's a 3x3 bathroom, 5x3 kitchen, and the rest will go as a what's it called again? As office space. We just have another nice little snug down the end with a couple of lamps, some chairs, a table, and some shelves. There we go. Somewhere nice and comfortable for drivers to sit again. We'll start just quickly, but we'll fill in the rest in a moment. So now, we get one of those drivers, and we need some more lockers. Thankfully we did put this corridor in down here. Didn't know we were going to need it at the time, but turns out it was very useful. So that should be it sorted, but now I'll just lay out these kitchens and bathrooms. So we've got we've got 3 vending machines, 3 fridges, so we've got plenty of places for our drivers to have their packed lunches stored and kept fresh, or just to get the snacks and do their washing up with that sink. Anyway, let's get these last couple of drivers. There we go, and they're all sorted. Happy days. Now we've got 44 pages of drivers. It's probably going to be a long slog going all the way back to work out where it is. So we're on page, I think it's 34, so we've got 10 lots, like basically 50 drivers to come through and start naming. So this is going to take quite a while. So as we do the LZ01WA, poor Christos, your name is gone. There we go. Tick. Oh, what a muppet, I forgot to green tick it properly. Well, we'll try that again. LUZ.01A WA. There we go. Close brackets, ticket. There we go. And we can move on into the next lot. So we have, yeah, get the right one, LZ02WA. Happy days, get that right. And this is going to take quite a while, so I will just jump through. We know how many we need from earlier. You don't need to watch me type every single one in. That would be remarkably dull. So let's go. The NADs. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so that's the last one coming in. Here we go. Whip H01WA. Glyn, we tick that one. There we go. We have a bonus driver on the other page. Kaylee was a decent driver, so we highlight, be ready for the next route.
Okay, so now that all our drivers are numbered, we can start just assigning. So all the weekend drivers just plop themselves in. Okay, so that's been quite a laborious process, but we have our Sunday schedule sorted. So we're going to copy this straight through on next Sunday. We'll sort the Saturday out at some point soon, but we will leave that for now. Having just had our Saturday, we don't need to maybe I won't do it for the next Sunday. It's not seeming to let me do that. Well, hopefully I can go back and copy through what I did. Oh well. That is all assigned and all ready to go. It's taken quite a bit. We've got new offices, new toilets, new kitchen. Got a nice little corner unit going on there, and just a big empty office here which we'll be filling up at some point soon. But yeah, we have all of that cracking along nicely, but I think this is probably where this episode will end. Some more organisation in this episode, just getting everything organised, getting everything lined up ready for us to, well, see it through the weekend. Look at everyone just milling around. We now have just so many drivers in our, just wandering around our depot. Just look at them all just milling around. God, this would be a nightmare to be driving through. Now hopefully, God, look at them all just flooding in. Just pouring in. That's just quite incredible. Look at them all. Just look at them all. Wow. What I'm doing now is I'm just quickly print screening that so I could use that as one of my thumbnails. I'm quite pleased with actually how this little corner office has come together. That should hopefully keep a few people happy. Well, hopefully it will keep most of my staff fairly happy. But anyway, as I was saying, this is where the episode is going to end. Just look at everyone just flooding in. I hadn't realised that the drivers just pour in. Just look at them, just all the way down. Everywhere. That's just absolutely crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Crazy. But I'm liking the look of it. Hopefully these extra toilets and kitchens will offer up enough that people won't be queuing up too long and they can de-stress. But we've got them scattered all over the place. So we now have like 3 sections of... Oh, you're trapped in there, are you? Oh, no wonder you're trapped in there, I suppose. There's no door. I thought there was a door. Thought we had a door all the way down the bottom here. Just pop a door in there. Why not? There we go. 2 outside doors and 1 going through. You should no longer be lost and you can get out that boring ass room. Anyway, as I've said now like 3 times, this is where the episode ends. So I'll see you again in the next one, but hopefully we'll actually make it into Sunday. We are nearly at Sunday, and we've basically played through 2 hours of daytime. This has basically been a 1 minute day to 1 minute real life. Anyway, I will see you again in that one. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and ciao for now.